What's going on, guys? We are live on this December 17th. Can you believe that Christmas is literally next week? That year's been flying by. Anyways, what's going on? We are live. If you're new here, my name is Monte Rodriguez, and I'm a licensed investor here in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania market, where on this channel you'll hear me call motivated sellers using Ispeedtolead's coupon club, where it's raw as it can be. We don't know if they're going to answer. We don't know if they're going to hang up on us. We're going to sign a contract. We don't know what's going to happen because we're live. So that's the exciting part of it. I'm still working on my intro. I want to keep it less than like a minute so I could just hop right into it. So bear with me for these first 2 minutes or something. Anyways, so on this channel, we'll just handle all things sellers wise. Occasionally, we'll call agents. And since I am an agent, I'll give you guys the insight of what I'm seeing when I am comping, and hopefully, you guys learn something from there. I may or may not have brought in about 17 more leads. um, Ispeedtolead, they're doing like discounts like at the end of the year, so they were technically like $3. So I brought 17 of them, which is my Love's favorite number. So shout out to you, Love. Anyways, we're going to call them first. Everything else that is close to closing has been handled. I'm waiting for New Western Dispo manager. His name is Mayron. Here, shout out to you, Mayron. I'm waiting for an update from him. He has 3 of my properties. However, it is 6 properties total. I sent him one last night, um, and I'm waiting for him to give me a call about that too. I am trying to not send them all to them, especially if they haven't moved yet. So that's kind of like a new thing that I'm trying to do. Anyways, in the meantime, we're just going to hop right into these leads here. I'm going to upload them, and then we're going to call them as I upload them instead of just waiting for me to upload all of them to call them. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. And oh wow, let me button this up. Let me look a little bit more spruced. So hopefully you guys can see my screen. And I literally just put this shirt on too. So there we go. Nice. I think this is cotton. Um, there we go. All right, let's do it. Let me double check my audio. Oh boy, I can't hear myself. Is my Bluetooth on? My Bluetooth is on. Let's try this one more time. Interesting. Hold on. That's probably why.
All right, testing, testing.
That's probably why. 6 properties.
Okay.
The inside of what? December 17th. Can you believe that?
All right, so I can hear myself, which is phenomenal. Well, let's get started here. Hopefully, you guys can see, but not see it at the same time. All right, I guess I'll just walk you guys through what I'm seeing as we do it. Let's see. Oh, can you see that? Look at that. Yeah, buddy. My screen changes like every day. All right. Now, usually I try to have them up here so we don't have to go through all of this, but it happens. So I'm on Ispeedtolead, split screen, obviously, and we're just gonna go from here. Now these raw leads, they're kind of like soft in a way. Actually, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular leads, so we're gonna do that first. For the raw leads, I'll explain to you what they're saying when we get there. So let's do the ones that cost money first, like the $30 leads here. So let's do this real quick. All right, zip code. Ooh, all right. This is a good one. I'm going to say that with everyone because I picked it. All right, Mr. Robert, let's do it. He's a junior, so this will be interesting. All right, is this a PPC or is this a... This is a PPC, so that means they went to Google, searched We Buy Houses, and filled out their information. I find it more intriguing that it's a PPC rather than a cold call, because in that way you know that they're actually, you know, looking to sell type stuff. All right. So this was entered on December 11th, so relatively recent. So let's give them a call. We don't have any other information other than the property itself. So it's I don't know why they're selling, what's their situation. This really tests your intro ability and your ability to try to get them to open up. So let's see what happens. All right, let's do it. I always get nervous on the very first call.
Yeah, this is Rob.
Hey Rob, Monte Rodriguez here. I'm calling about the Woodlawn Avenue property.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks like you filled out a form on my website looking to sell that.
Yes.
Awesome. How much you looking to get for it?
I don't want anything less than 100.
Anything less than 100. All right.
Yeah, I won't take anything less than 100.
Okay. Let me pull it up here. Tell me what you got going on with it.
Sure. It is a 3-bedroom. The MLS listing has it listed as a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. It is actually a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I'm stepping out to the toilet. It's kind of noisy. Okay, so it is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath. The furnace was replaced in 2017, so it's a newer furnace. The roof was replaced in 2012. It does have central air, but there's a small leak in the line. It's R22, and it's out of the Freon in it right now. So I don't know the condition of that. It does need a good cleaning. We had tenants in there. The reason why I'm selling it is I had a relative living there. They were supposed to buy it 10 years ago. I never wanted to be a landlord. They ended up they stopped paying the rent. So at that point, I'm like, listen, you guys got to go. So I just I want to get rid of it. I know what the house is valued at. So a buddy of mine does appraisals. He gave me a honest appraisal as in the condition that it's in and as repaired as to what it can be sold for. And I understand, companies need to make a profit off of it as well. I get that. With it being a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, or 2.5-bath, 1-car garage, just about a half an acre of land. Listings in Penn Hills, recent listings in Penn Hills, and recent houses that sold. are selling around $180,000 to $200,000 for that particular style house. I do know that it needs repairs. It needs a new garage door. They had a plumbing leak in there that they had a plumber come in and repaired it, but they had and they just put a piece of drywall like where the hole was that they accessed, but they never sealed it back up in the bathroom. So there is a patch there. The master bath, there's a couple spots that I don't know what they did, but there were some spots where the tile was removed and there's some openings there, so that all needs repaired. So the master bath is the worst out of everything. Like I said, everything else for the most part needs a real good cleaning. They left a lot of stuff. It's all in bags. I was planning on attempting to get a dumpster here soon, like when the weather breaks, if I don't sell the house before then, and emptying it all out, because it shows better whenever there's not a bunch of garbage bags in the house.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, if somebody wants to come and take a look at it, I'm all up for that. If you want to send somebody out or whatever, I'm fine with that. Just give me a call and I'll meet whoever there.
Gotcha. So let's backtrack a little bit. You gave me a lot of info, which is great. The roof, you said it was 17 or was that 24? 2000.
The roof was installed in 2012.
2012, got it. And then what else? You said the furnace was when?
The furnace was installed in 2017.
Okay.
And the hot water tank was installed in 2013.
Gotcha. Okay. And then, so outside of the maintenance, or the mechanicals there, is there anything that I would need to replace? Like, would I have to update like the kitchen or the bathrooms outside of that, plumbing issue?
So it is, and it all depends on what you're looking at doing. If you're looking at renting the house, and I would say that the kitchen it needs a cleaning, but the cabinets aren't, like, the doors on the cabinets aren't broken and the drawers aren't ripped off or anything like that. So it could use a good cleaning. But is it functional? Yes. There's a big 9-pane window on the one side. It is single pane glass. There is one, and it has storm windows on the opposite side of it.
Mm.
I do believe one or two of the windows are cracked, like it has a crack going through it. But I don't, like, I've replaced one of those myself whenever I lived there. It's not extremely difficult to take the glass out and replace the pane. Or, if you're looking at replacing the whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
Put a big bay window in there. Like, it's a whole wall basically is the window. Like, it's a real big 9-pane window.
Okay.
But like I said, it's I don't know. Like, I'm very good with numbers, and I'm a handyman myself, so I know what it would cost to do the repairs in the house to make it sellable. But I don't know the extent of what your company is looking to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, honestly, I will my first option is to flip it. If the numbers aren't there to do that, then we keep it as a rental. What are you thinking it'll cost me to update it to possibly get that 180, 200?
So I figure probably about 30 to 35.
Okay.
And then, and that's why I said, like, I know that there's value in the house. We're in a position that we want to sell. We don't have to sell.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if nobody's looking to buy it, I have friends that are realtors. I didn't want to have to list it, but at the same token, you know, if I do some of the minor repairs in there to get it where it's, you know, listed as an as-is sale, and, you know, for a first-time home buyer where they can make some, you know, changes on whatever they want to do into it when after they buy it, and sell it under, you know, below market value, I'm fine with doing that as well. So I'm very smart, and I've done a lot of my research on this.
Right, which I appreciate. It helps me out a little bit and makes the decision a little bit easier there. So I'm looking at some properties here in the area. At first, I usually, before I get into it, do you mind if I share with you what I'm seeing here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm seeing here, I like to start off with the actives. That gives me an idea what's, you know, if we were to come in there and spruce it up, what are the ones that are currently active? What do they look like? How much are they, you know, asking for, and how long has it been on the market, right? So those are the things I'm like, once I come in here, update the property, where can I sell it at? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there are 4 actives currently, ranging in between 200 and 255. And they have been on the market for at least 62 days to 112 days.
Yeah, what my buddy looks at is he looks at, you know, sold within the last 45 days and the comparables in the area. He doesn't look at active, like he's not looking at the active listings. He's looking at the actual sold price, because if you listed a house in Penn Hills for $255,000 or $300,000, you're probably going to be sitting on that house for 2 years before you're able to sell it. And that's why I said, you know, that range of that 170 or that 180 to 200 is where they were selling at within 45 days. And he pulled up 3 different comparables within a 45-day time frame that they were sold at.
Right. So now I know I can't ask for 200,000 because it's going to be sitting there, right?
No. If you're around 200 is where it's selling at. Like I said, 180 to 200 is where they're selling. You said they were 225 and 250. So 225, it's too high.
So yeah, so there's one that's listed for 200 as well. So it's 200, 225, 240, and 255. Those are the 4 that are currently active.
What neighborhood is it in Penn Hills?
Yeah, these are, let me see, 3 of them are on your side. The 225 one is closer to Shannon Heights. Yeah, I don't go more than a half a mile away. But yeah, so I usually just look at the active first to just see like what's available.
I mean, like I said, if you wanna come and, you know, have somebody make an offer on it, I'm fine with that. But like I said, I know, and if you want to look at it, I'm fine with that. And, you know, but I know where I'm at with it, and like I said, I'm not going below my numbers. I had an offer that was where I was at with it, and it was they're from a company that were based out in Philadelphia. They ended up having difficulties getting the financing together for it, so they ultimately had to release us. But we were under contract with them and everything.
For how much?
So for where I'm asking.
Oh, I see. Okay. So I mean, we're close.
So I know with what I'm asking is a fair value of the property.
Yeah. Honestly, Rob, I agree where the numbers that you think we could get on the back end. I agree with that. I can see it being 35 grand to, you know, spruce it up, get that. I'm leaning more towards the 180, 190 range on the back end.
Right. And if you're buying the house for 100 and you're putting 35 into it, you're still making your profit because you're going to make $50,000 on this.
No, not really. I would have to.
Well, like I said, I mean that's my number. That's where I'm at. I don't try to nickel and dime me. Like I said, if you want to try to send somebody out, or if you want to come out and take a look at it, I'm fine with that. And then give me a reasonable offer. I'm fine with that. You haven't seen the property. You're already trying to nickel and dime me over the phone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you haven't even seen the property and you're like, oh, well, I can't do this. I can't do that. If you can't do it, if you're not interested, just say you're not interested.
So, Rob, I know it seems like we are trying to nickel and dime you, but that's not what my intentions are. I just want to be a little bit realistic in what we offer.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I also understand that I know I've already had offers at the asking price. So, you're not the only game in town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I have other options. Like I said, I'm not in a position where I have to sell. So I'm not, I'll do the repairs that I need to. And like I said, I'll sell it below market value. I'll list it with a real estate. It doesn't matter to me.
Right.
I'm trying to be fair with somebody that's buying the property as well.
Do you live in the area to get pictures?
Yes, I do. I'm not. I probably won't be available until probably Monday at this point.
Okay.
Just because of my schedule with work and kids and school and all activities after school and stuff like that, I probably won't be available until Monday.
Okay. I think pictures will be a little bit better. Like I said, we're close. But 100,000 is just a little bit too high. But I think we could make something happen. I don't want to say for sure until I get some pictures. Did you?
That's fine. Like I said, somebody can come in and take a look at it. I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can make me an offer, and I'll either say yes or no.
Simple as that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously we pay all the closing costs and all the things like that. So
yeah,
I mean,
that's how it was set up with the other company. They pay all the closing costs. They pay, because Penn Hills has, you have to pay for the occupancy permit. You have to pay for the dye test.
Yep.
They paid all those fees.
Did you actually do that? The occupancy and the dye test already?
We did. Yeah, we already did the occupancy permit, and I already did the dye test. I told you I was under contract with them.
How long ago was this?
Less than 30 days. Right around 30 days.
Oh, so it's still good then. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Yeah. So when do you think you could get pictures? You said Tuesday?
Monday, Tuesday.
Okay. Well, the sooner the better, obviously. But you got some things going on that you need to take care of. Yeah. Send me the pictures. I can see what I can do. This will be cash, so we really wouldn't have any sort of like financing contingency.
That's what the last offer was as well.
Okay.
It was a cash offer.
It was just on their side, the lending didn't come through.
Correct.
Okay.
And we gave them additional time. We were under contract with them. We gave them additional time. We extended the closing to try to get somebody, so that they could try to get the lending. And I don't know, they dropped the ball on their side. They weren't able, I was in contact with their person, and she was like, I don't know what's going on. She was like, I haven't heard anything, so I'm just, we're just going to release you. I was like, okay, that's fine.
Oh, geez. Okay.
And they offered, like, it was, if they weren't able to close on it, they offer us $500 hand money, plus, because I went up, because they were based out in Philly, so I paid for the occupancy permit and I paid for the dye test, and then they reimbursed me for that as well.
Plus the $500.
Correct.
Oh, wow. Well, at least you got that out of it for them not performing on it.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you wanna come over and take pictures, Monday or Tuesday is fine. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Well, are you able to do that and send it to
No,
me?
no, no. You can send somebody over to do that.
Okay. What time would it work for you?
Monday or Tuesday, so I have to. I mean, realistically, anytime after 9 o'clock, 9:30, because I have to take my daughter to school.
Okay. Let me talk to my guy. Mondays are usually busy. I'll see if they could stop by. Oh, perfect. He's calling me now. Let me see what I can do. Do you want me to text you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna text you as soon as we hang up. What is a good email that I can get from you? Okay, so I'm gonna talk to my guy, see if he can meet you. You said the earlier the better.
I mean, anytime, but it doesn't matter. I know that some people are, they want an early appointment. For the most part, I'm free. I should be free. Monday, I'm free all day. Tuesday, I usually free on Monday all day. Tuesday, my wife usually has physical therapy. So Tuesdays, I'm free in the morning, but then around noon I'm not.
Okay.
And then I'm free in the afternoon.
So like from like 9 to 11 or like 1 to 3 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a text as soon as we hang up. I'm gonna call my guy because he literally just called me, and then I'll send you a text of what time will work best. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. I appreciate your time, Rob.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, I think I lost control on that. So my calculations came back to 90 after getting paid. So I did 180. It seems like a cosmetic job, so I times that by 0.6. We're at 108. And then I minus my 15 grand, and we're at 93. So I want to start out at like 85, maybe settle at 90, 93, 94. But our dispo will be 108. Let me call him back. I'm gonna tell him he's on live.
Hey, what's up, man?
Nothing much, my guy. You always call me when I'm live.
Of course. Sorry about that. I just wanted
no
to give you some updates. I just talked to my team this morning. So I saw the text with me, you, and the agent. In that she just said that group about the 6 dogs going to be at the one property.
Of course.
Yeah. So I said, I mean, it's not a big deal if they're going to be in one room. I mean, I'm sure somebody just wants to peek in, but yeah, that's 6 dogs.
That's insane.
That is insane. So I'm going to be interested to see the feedback we get there. But
yeah.
Carly's going to be out there at 3, and I just said I'm waiting for her to respond, the agent. But I just asked, where would you like Carly to start?
Right.
Whether that's the vacant or somewhere. So I'm sure she'll respond here. But yeah, all good. And then also, so St. Heights, people should be out there around between 10 and 12, and then somewhere between 12 and 2. There's like 2 windows I got. They're trying to confirm.
Nice.
But feedback so far has been rehab coming closer to that 60 mark, like we talked about yesterday. So 60 mark rehab, numbers being just real tight for a flip because the townhomes, there's really only 2 townhomes, and 220-ish is high end. If anything, it's like 210 to 220 is what the feedback we're getting, which means we're on the same page.
Yeah.
But like the one investor was working his numbers at 70%, so 220 at 70%, that's 154 minus 60K in rehab. That put him at 94. So that was just his initial feedback. He didn't say a specific.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't say a specific number, but at least he gave us that. And then
Right.
he his contractor wasn't there, so he wasn't sure if there is active knob and tube in the house or it's been updated and that's just inactive. But that would really just be the main question. But yeah, we should have somebody out there between 10 and 12 and between 12 and 2.
Got it. Okay.
And then the big boy, we had 2 out-of-state people that were trying to get virtuals down with or get their boots on the ground. But the one guy said 200K rehab because he wants to. His feedback was, since it's a high-end area, he's got to do the highest end stuff. So I hate it, but I somewhat understand. I think you can get away with less, but I think you can absolutely get away with less. But I hear what he's saying. And then the other out-of-state person said 150 rehab, which is more reasonable.
Yeah.
But he owns 2 houses on that. Is it East End?
Yeah.
I think towards the 500s. So he owns 2 houses on the 500s. He actually agrees with our ARV.
Perfect.
But Carly's trying to get his boots on the ground drilled down, or very minimum do a video.
Okay.
Then I have my agent Brandon, who is talking to another guy who has properties there. We're trying to drill down a time this afternoon to get out there, and he's seeing us, which makes sense to me. He's seeing a 600 ARV, which makes sense.
Ooh,
but he
even
wants
better.
Yeah, absolutely. He obviously wants to get in there and do his homework, and then he'll let us know. So those are all pending, kind of. But that's the initial feedback.
That's good, though. That's good that they have properties on the same street and are seeing higher ARVs. So
for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. So that's where we're at. I'll keep you posted on those. We'll continue to work them, and then I'll just wait for the agent's response on the Braddocks, and then Carly will be ready to go.
Okay. You got time to comp a property real quick?
Yeah. I saw your email come through late last night. Is that the one?
No, this is why I didn't answer your call. I just got off the phone with them.
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me
right.
just track this down because I want to get you feedback on the other one you sent last night too.
Oh, I don't even remember which one now. Come on, man.
I think it was a Southside one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's an interesting character.
And initially looking at it, I was kind of like, we're probably going to be on the same page again, closer to that 160-ish number, because it looks like he's stuck on 200. But I'll do some more homework and let you know. But hold on, let me pull open.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him down again. I'm down from 225 so far. So we're working there. We're working it.
That's good. Hold on one second here, Monte. Just get my screen organized.
And the one I'm about to talk to you about, I think we're close on it. It's just I just want to, double check with you.
Cool. Let me just refresh. All right. What is the address?
All right. The address is
Why does this sound so familiar?
Oh,
is
dear. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think we've had a woodlawn somewhere else.
Perfect.
Yeah, hold on.
So I'm gonna type in these notes too, because I just got off the phone with them. So
cool. Just loading.
Yeah, let me know when you're ready for the notes. I'm gonna type it in here too, so that way you have it.
I'm just looking at my system at the other woodlawns we've had.
Okay.
So way long ago, we had deal stages dead, so they're being worked really lately. But we had 1335. one. Hold on, let me see this one. Okay, yeah, this is just an MLS deal. One of my guys is working. Okay, so yeah, nothing. But okay, Verona. Cool. Let me just open up my MLS. Are you using the MLS a lot more now?
Oh, dude, it's so confusing.
Oh shit! Yeah, if you ever want to, if you ever want to pop into the office, we can do a training on the MLS for you.
No way. All right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. Shoot, I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, because I mean, it'll just help both of. I mean, it'll help obviously you out, just for your own business. But then whenever I'm going over stuff like this, you know, you can have it pulled up and see like exactly what I'm looking at.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, dude. I think that would be beneficial, and then it'd be cool because at least the guys can meet you and see like who's this guy providing us all these deals.
Yeah, true. Put a face to the name out there. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, cool. So 6510 Wood Max record. It's loading right now. Is it a 3.2?
And a half.
Okay, cool. 3.2, and my thing is just slow. Yeah. So it's a 3.2 and a half. I see it's 952 square feet, so under 1,000. Last sold in 2008 for 63. 1964 build. All right, cool. Let me do this. Cool. I was like looking at the street view. Okay. Is it like a red brick house?
Yeah, it's kind of like sideways type thing.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I'm just looking at the street here. Looks like it has a driveway and a garage. Is that seen correctly? Okay. Cool. All right. So let me just download this quick.
So pretty much, the seller had their relatives living in there. They were going to buy it a while ago.
Okay.
They stopped paying rent, and he's like, "Nope, you gotta go."
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
So he never intended to be like a landlord or whatever.
Okay.
So pretty much, mechanicals are like, roof was like 2012, furnace 2017. I'm writing this stuff down too as I'm saying it to you. You got the hot water tank at 2013. And then there was like some plumbing issues that they had in one of the bathrooms, which they got repaired, but the plumber didn't like patch it back up. I'm like, how rude.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, pretty much. He was like, I know the area. I had my friend who was an agent pull up the comps for me, and he's thinking that it's going to cost about 30 to 35 grand to update it. I was like, okay, that sounds relatively fair given the square footage. Anyways, he's like, I want to take I don't want anything less than 100,000.
Oh geez, okay.
I was seeing the ARV, you could get around 180 conservatively. You know, you got some actives on the market right now, which is like more than 200, and they've been sitting for some time.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'd see the 180, you know, try to get it moved quick type thing.
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. There's literally 2 3.2s here, 60 and 58 build at 950 square feet. One sold for 177, one sold for 170.
Yep.
So like that, I mean, hold on one second. Let me just look a little deeper here. There's this one. Just gonna pull up these real quick, just so I don't want to. And then I see an active 3.1 950 square feet. Currently active at 72K as well. Oh, cool. She just messaged back that agent as well as we're on the phone, Monte. So we're good to go. Okay, these are all in, you know, in a decent pocket here. I didn't really pull too big. The closest ones to us, hold on one sec. So there's a 2.3, which is really weird. 2.3, 1,024 square feet. A couple streets over that sold for 210. It sold 2 weeks ago, and it's check this one out. Oh my God, what the
Oh wow,
Dude, what the hell?
that's interesting.
This is
What
interesting.
was
Hold
it?
on.
What was it listed for?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. So listed at 219,
Oh
sold at
wow.
210. But hold on, it's getting even more interesting here. Okay, hold up. And then up the street. Dude, check this one out. Listed at 225, sold at 231 in June. And according to the tax, it's 884 square feet.
Really?
And this is a full update. Like
That
this
thing
what
is
we would
tiny.
yeah, this is what we would be shooting for finish wise. I don't know if you if you have the opportunity to look at pictures, but
Yeah, I'm looking at it
finished
now.
basement. It's a full investor update.
Wow, that's nice. I like
Yeah.
those floors.
Yeah, I'm really being thrown off now. Like, how are people paying this price for something under 1,000 square feet?
Right. Well, if we play conservative at the 180, we're at 93.
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. I was like, let's not say anything here to the guy.
Yeah.
Because like initially looking, I'm on the same page as you. So let's look at these other two.
Interesting. Okay.
Hillary.
Yeah, he said 30 to 35.
Has he sent you any pictures by chance or anything?
That's so funny. So I asked that. So backstory real quick. I know it's whatever. He's like, I had a buyer in New Jersey or something like that offer me 100,000, and they paid for the dye test and the occupancy test. This was about a month ago, so I was like, great. And he's like, they sent somebody out for pictures, and I go, well, can you share those pictures or can you take pictures for me? He's like, no.
What?
He tells me no, and I'm just like, okay.
Why?
I have no idea. I think that's what it is. And so pretty much he's like, I'll be available Monday or Tuesday for you to come and take some pictures to see if, is that something you would want to move forward with. And I know Mondays are pretty busy for me as well.
Yeah, especially with the holidays coming up here.
Exactly. And so, I mean, I think it's something that is worth going to take a look at before I get under contract, but I don't really like to do that. You know?
Sure. Our so this guy, that seems interesting, that dynamic. Do you think, if you, let's say we go out Monday or Tuesday, get photos, and then you get under contract, is he gonna allow you a contingency period to get to get our people in, aka like contractors and all that?
Right. So I'm going to
for zero contingencies.
Right. I didn't ask that question because I was just taken aback, if you would say.
I would be too.
But definitely, maybe I'll just hop on the phone again with him and see. If you want to go take a look at it, or what are you thinking?
Yeah. Okay. If he can do this Monday or Tuesday, let me see.
Yeah, what time works for you?
If I can't get out, Monday or Tuesday, I'll have somebody that'll be able to.
Well, you give me a time so I could get. He said Monday after 9, or sorry, Monday after 9:30, or Tuesday between 9 and 11, or after 1. He has something to do at noon or something like that on Tuesday.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me look at my.
And I know Mondays are busy for you too.
Yeah, Monday mornings are usually stacked, but the afternoon can get cleared up. Let me just check something here. Okay, so what was the Monday time?
Just after 9:30.
Okay. Let's see if you can do Monday at 12.
Monday at 12. Okay.
Yep. And if that doesn't work, what was his Tuesday availability?
1 second. After 12. Tuesday between 9 and 11. Well, he has something to do at noon. So before then, so between 9 and 11, or like after 1.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
Monday. You said Monday at noon?
Yep, Monday at
Okay.
noon. And then if that doesn't work, we can do. You said he has somewhere to be at 12. I can do Tuesday at 11.
Okay, Tuesday at 11. What would you prefer?
Monday would be preferred.
Okay. I'm going to try to get on the phone with him right now. Pretty much, so after we look at it, contingency. Oh, yeah, because literally everybody's going to be out of town type stuff.
Yeah. And that's what I would just, I've been having these conversations with my sellers as well. Like, hey, guys, we're either going to, let's get it under contract and do an extended contingency because, you know,
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, basically Christmas Eve, Christmas and the day after are gone. And then same thing, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day and the day after are gone because it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I would just have that open conversation and be like, hey, we can, get in contact with this longer one, basically saying like 6 days are going to be gone. That's how I would play it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to, because I usually do business days anyway, and the holidays don't count, right?
Yeah, that's what I would make clear because holidays shouldn't count, but like
it is a business day.
Nothing specific. Yeah, because it's not a bit. Yeah, it's not considered a business day, but you never know with sellers, man.
Right. So I'll just do like 30 days as an inspection anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. You think we could close it by the end of January though?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more than enough time for sure.
Nice. What do you think? Should we go for 90 or go with 100? What do you think?
I would. I think it's going to come down to us seeing it because my concern is now exactly what you said is he said no for pictures. So it's like why?
So I could be like exactly. I'm gonna be like, hey, we could do it at 100, but it is highly contingent on the walkthrough.
Yeah, for sure.
So let me do that. Let me try to get him back on the phone. He gave me his email and stuff like that. So
okay.
Oh, this is getting exciting.
Yes, it's a good one.
Okay.
But yeah, just keep me posted on the times for the walkthroughs, and if it's not me, it'll be one of my guys, and then I'll get back to you on that Southside one as well.
All right. So preferred Monday at noon. All right. Let me see what I can do. I'll send you a text.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
All right. Yeah, bye.
Bye. Let's go. Okay. Discount la la. Jones is expecting you at 3. Bill is at 4, and the vacant bill at any time you'd like. Perfect. Gotta write this down before passing my breath. 1 minute. Oh. All right, so you guys heard it there. Give me about 30 seconds here. What's up, Doll Ridge? How you doing? Um, where am I getting these leads? So that guy I was just talking to, Mayron, he's a dispo guy for me, but generally speaking, these leads are Speak to Lead using the coupon club. This one, Rob, he was a pay-per-click lead, so which was still through Ispeedtolead. Pretty much, he goes, "We buy houses in blah blah in Pittsburgh, obviously." And so there were no like notes or anything with the property that I brought. I was like, "Hey, it's a good zip code. Let me buy it," and that was our call. They stopped paying rent. Let me finish entering these notes before I call him back. They stopped paying rent. Rob kicked them out. All right. Property is 32.5. Plumbing leak in primary bath was fixed. Plumber didn't patch it back up. ARV 180 minimum. IMUM with 35K in rehab. Sent to Mayron. He can go take a look. Monday at noon. Tuesday. I'm gonna push for Monday at 11. All right. Blah, 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 blah. All the notes there. Boom. Let me see. So, how do you handle needing boots on the ground when you can? Literally, I just called him, got his. So Mayron, we've been doing business together. I think this is probably the second year, and if it's a good enough deal, like it is, he usually just go. Either him or somebody from his team usually just goes for me. I mean, why not? But yeah, so I usually just ask them. If not, I'll just do it on the weekend or whatever. I don't want it to take away from my day-to-day operations. I'm going to be asking so many questions in the beginning. No worries. I think the more questions you ask as you're going along, the better you'll understand it. Don't just ask questions, right? Only ask questions when they occur. Real estate is so much more complex than selling solar. It has its own beasts for sure. I would say the same thing about selling solar, right? Because I know nothing about it. All right, Tuesday at 11. So let me call him here. All right. He goes by Rob. Before I brought this, 2 other people brought it. No, did have.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message.
Buyer from out of state back out. They did complete die and occupancy test. This all happened about a month ago. They locked it up. I'm kind of curious, like, because obviously the numbers work at 100,000. I'm curious if they were wholesaling it and they couldn't find the buyers, or if they were actually going to buy it. So no one will really know. They credited the seller for paying for the test and lost their hand money as well. All right, let me send this to him real quick and then we can proceed. Wow, that was just the first call. That is great. Don't forget to like the video, Dollridge. I believe in you. Set APP for main run. I should have been like, is there a reason that you don't want to send me pictures? Yeah, buddy. Contemplating Ispeedtolead or this call center offer. They provide the dialer, the live full government list, and give you an experience wholesale cold caller plus a CRM. Ooh. Question. If you were to go that route, how would you handle the next step to that? So if the cold callers are calling for you and they send the leads to you, how are you able to handle that if you never did it before, if that makes sense? All right. I'll say, hey, my guy could get out there. Hey, my guy can get out there Monday at noon. Could you confirm that works for you? Hey, this is Monte Rodriguez. My guy can get out there Monday at noon. Could you confirm that works for you? Boom. Couldn't you say the same about Ispeedtolead? I've never called these before. They're either, but these leads would be easier because they are more exclusive. At least that's my guess. Yeah, well, I kind of had. I mean, I guess you do have calling experience from solar, right? Because you're calling the leads. So I think it might just be natural to you. And I guess it would be the same thing. I worked at a call center as well. I also door knocked too. All right. Oh, let me send this to him. Let me tag him that I sent it to him. I can't believe I brought 17 leads. Yeah, so I'm kind of curious. I want to know I want to hear what you sound like on the phone. Off market. You see how easy it's so easy for me to just keep sending up stuff. Yeah, so I'm going against two other people that brought that lead, but who knows if they were able to get a hold of them. And it kind of makes you want to close them the first time you're on the phone with them because of that, right? And so now it's Wednesday. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, right? So a lot can happen in those 5 days. What was I doing? Oh, here is the lead that we discussed. I called him back. He didn't answer. So I sent them. Forcing yourself to scream. Yeah, I should have. There was a few things that I didn't do that I should have done, like ask him why he didn't want to send me pictures and or scorch the earth with that buyer. I'm like, it sounds like they offered you too much and they couldn't perform. I don't want to do the same thing, right? He didn't answer, so I sent him a text. I will let you know once / if he confirms. Booyah. All right, let's get to the next one. Jeez, I forgot about that. I still got to upload them. That's amazing. Okay. All right, so that was 1 out of the 17 that I got. That's awesome. All right, let's get to the next one. So if I go to, I'm gonna do that once we go through all of these. I have a hard stop at 3 o'clock today. All right, so we're going to do contact status. We've contacted him. So contact was made. Let's go to the next one here. Is it this one? Nope, the other way. Ooh, this one's going to be interesting. All right. This one is a cold call lead. Dalridge. All right, let's do this here. Wow, I've been on for an hour. That's crazy. Don't really know how fast time just goes by. We only did one call, but that was a good call. Ooh, all right. This is in a good neighborhood. We are talking to somebody else. This is interesting. All right. Let's see why I brought this. I brought this because of the zip code. This is a high desired zip code. All right. They're considering selling the property in the near term, mentioning readiness to close ASAP due to lack of time to focus on this project and involvement with other commitments. The property requires a full rehab and is currently unlivable. Ooh, with no mortgage or liens reported. The homeowner voiced no additional specific challenges beyond needing to offload the project. So, sounds like we are dealing with an investor. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. I got to upload this. Screenshot. I always screenshot the actual lead details for the future on if, because sometimes I'll pay for the same lead a couple months later. All right, so this one was entered December 10th. We have I don't remember how many people was on this one. It's almost rare to like not have somebody on here. Look at that. Aussie coming in about 15 minutes. So depending on the zip code, it's kind of rare to not have somebody buy it. So just expect that you're not the only person that the seller has been talking to. What you saying here? By July, I want to be closing 2 deals a week. Oh, that's not crazy. You just gotta be realistic. 7 months, no problem. I can see that happening. It's about the mindset, baby. You're in solar, dude. You got this. If you can sell solar, you're good. All right, Bernard, let's do it.
Hello,
Hello, is Bernard there?
this is him.
Hey, Bernard, this is Monte. I'm calling about that Ruth Street property of yours.
Okay, what about it? What do you want to know about it? It needs rehab. I don't know. You're obviously an investor and everything. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just about to walk into a meeting.
No worries.
It's totally however you do it. I don't know how. Like I said, I don't know how you're going to do it. You're an investor and everything, so you have to either come look at the property or it is what it is.
Is it down to the studs?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's however you want to do it. You know what I mean? You could go in and again, I know how investors are. You guys try to go in and make a buck and get out. So
Yeah. Well, can you tell me how much you're looking for to get for it?
like 75.
Okay. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath.
No, it's 4.
4 bed, 1-bath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I would need to do everything. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you live close by to let me get in there?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What's your availability?
I don't know. I'd have to see. You'd have to get back to me. I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be. I'm already running late to get in this thing. Do you want to give me a call back around like 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock?
Yeah.
All right, I could do that.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh, dude. All right, so the website. Let me look at one more website here. He said he on drugs, something. He's definitely a little antsy. Let's check the real estate portal website. Let's see, because I have a great buyer for this. However, I gotta send to my first guy first. I think he's gonna want to take this one on though, so we'll see. All right, so the portal website is saying, oh, 2 beds, 1 bath, 1,300. So something ain't mathing right now. One, this is a great neighborhood. On this street specifically, let me just double check. So I wholesaled one a couple of doors down to my guy. I think it was 2 years ago, I think. Let me see. Now I'm kind of curious. Where was this at? Oh, okay. Let's see. Did I tell her we're taking a look at it? Hold on. I just got distracted because, hey, we are taking. Nope. Hey, someone going into the East End today? All right. Ruth. Whatever. Let me see how far this one was from this property. I can't think of the time that I. Oh, let me see. What the heck? All right. So, wow, 2024. No way. Was that really last year? Wow. Yeah. I went to Puerto Rico last year. Wow. Yeah, so last year I sold it to him. Let me see how far it is. It's literally like, dude, that'd be so great. He's not looking for single families though anymore. He wants to get into commercial, or sorry, multifamily. Yeah, buddy. Dude, that'll be amazing. Directions. I'm almost positive is literally like a few doors down. That'll be so funny. It literally says a 1 minute walk. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. Oh, I have to get this one just because of that. That would be so good. Oh, sweet Jesus. 6 o'clock. I'm almost positive he's not going to have that same sort of like tone with me. At least that's what I'm hoping. 6 o'clock. Call back. All right. I need me prioritize high urgency. 6 o'clock. My dog, we gonna call him at 5:59 type urgency. You know what I'm saying? This is in a real good area. Um, I have a buyer for this, and they will be so excited. At least that's what I'm hoping that they would be. But I gotta send it to my main man first, just for him to deny it. So 5 minutes. Man, I'm piping this up so good. You better answer. Dude, he better answer me when I call him at 6 o'clock. Oh, that's and these calls are recorded, so I'll let you guys know what happens. But I'm excited for this one for sure. We're gonna put him in a follow up. He wanted 7. He said, what did he say? 70, 75. Property needs full gut. Price. I'm gonna say 75. 4-1 bed. BD 1BA. Property needs full gut. Call back 6 p.m. Dude. Let's go. Man, that got me pumped. All right, let's get to the next one. We're going to put him as we didn't talk to him yet. And then contact attempted. Like, yeah, information was shared, but not to my liking. All right. All right, 3 more regular leads, and then we're going to get into our $3 leads. So this one is a cold call as well. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. All right. Let me text her. Good morning, mate. Good morning. You are next up. Looking to get in there sometime today or tomorrow. We'll keep you posted. I'm going to say that because even if they do go in there, we would still have to wait for them to give us a number. $3 leads. Yeah, so gonna wait to that. I'll tell you a little bit more about that until we get there. So my first time buying these type of leads, so I don't really know what to expect. But let me finish with these $30 leads before we even get that far. All right, so this one, ooh, it was right around the corner for where I used to live, so this would be really interesting. Pretty much, I like to buy leads that I know I have buyers for, so it makes my job a little teeny bit easier. And it helps that you know what your buyers are looking for, so then that way it makes the decision on their end much easier because you've already built that sort of like, all right, I know one of my buyers don't like to buy 2-bedroom properties, right? Or if there's an attic, they could turn it into a 3rd bedroom, then they might be interested. So little things like that comes over time, the more feedback that they give you. Right. All right. Dude, I'm just pumped that that call at 6 o'clock gonna be so good because he gonna answer. All right. All right, let's see what the notes on this one is. Homeowner expressed willingness to sell the property ASAP with a standard or with a stated preference to close quickly. Great. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, join a Facebook group in your local area. You'll see like a lot of wholesaler posts right there. And I would follow those people, take all those emails that be posting on the wholesalers post. I'll send out like a bulk email. I introduce myself like, hey, my name is Monte Rodriguez. I see that you had interest in this area. Are you still buying? Or obviously they are still buying because they posted their email on that. But anyway, I'd introduce myself in an email with my name and number, and then I'd have a few buyers call me from that. Anyways, property needs full renovations, describing it as being as is condition and not move-in ready. Ooh. They voiced some frustrations with repeated calls from buyers, including a desire for a straightforwardness, hassle-free process. That's what we are about. When did this come in? This came in December 3rd. I brought it yesterday. Dang, they ain't gotta tell me the time I brought it though. I brought it at 11:55 last night. I don't want to crowd your market, but is there any sub markets? Dude, come here. More competition, the better. Iron sharpen iron, baby. But honestly, this Pittsburgh is kind of like sub 250, so it's like majority of the houses don't sell for over 250. You do have like little markets like Oakland or like Fox Chapel that sell for more than that, but majority of the properties that I deal with are like 250 and less. And so that gives you 15, 20 grand average. Nah, though, that's kind of high. So last year my fee was average 8,000. This year is closer to 10. And so next year I'm trying to get it an average of 15 per deal. Not to answer your question, but yeah, dude, I wouldn't mind. At least you know I'd have buyers for you. But Ozzy, he's more of a he works in more markets than I do. So maybe go in the markets that's he in, so then that way you know you can work with him on those deals that he is marketing in. That's what I would do. In the near future, once I copy. All right, how do we pronounce? Okay, Anton. Wong Tong? No, Anton. I got that on my system. All right. That's funny. My lips are ashy. I need some chapstick. Of course, it's downstairs. Wow, our first no answer.
Please leave your message for 4124.
Hey, Anton, this is Monte Rodriguez. I am calling you about that property there on Oregon Street. Looks like you spoke to someone on my team a couple of days ago about selling that property. I'm just reaching out to see if we are a good fit. So if you could, give me a call when you can at 412 912 1888. Thanks. Honestly, I would love to do that. My job here is to just keep bringing the leads in. This being connected like this, I just had to know the right people. Dude, this took me 5-6 years. I started in the end of 2017. First 2 years, nothing. Then I got connected with a wholesaler who was partnered with the buyer, which is my go-to buyer, which is the owner of the brokerage that I'm at. So it's kind of like a full circle type of thing. But no, this took me years to develop and be comfortable with putting myself out there. This isn't easy, right? You know, doing live calls and showing your skill to people out there, and it's definitely I'm still like getting used to it because I could do calls all day, but to be recorded and it be live, it's a whole different experience. You know, I can't just go to the bathroom. Well, yeah. So this didn't happen overnight. You know, it accumulated over the years. And I know the right people. I know the people that are in charge. You know, like Mayron at New Western, right? He's the general manager. I know my broker, who's my buyer, who knows it at wholesale, right? So the other people I just met off the Facebook groups and sent them emails consistently asking for feedback, and then I got their personal number where we play pickleball together. And so I guess you got to figure out how to connect with them on the personal level and not necessarily just send them like, yeah, obviously send them deals, but try to be different with how to connect with them, because you know they could buy it just because you brought it to them, right? All right, no answer. We're gonna put them on a campaign. So my campaign, so first day, I want to call them 3 times. I want to send them text messages, 3 text messages, and then I'll leave them 1 voicemail. For the first 3 days, day 4, it goes to 2 calls, 2 text messages, 1 voicemail, and then 4, 5, 6, and then next week we go to 1 call, 1 text messages, and then 1 voicemail. Yeah, buddy. So the text messages are automated. I get a task sent out for me. So let me see here. The one I'm going to put them on is, this was a cold call. Once I hit this, it'll send them a text message in a minute, right? And then it'll send me a task in an hour to give them another call. All right, no answer. Left voicemail. Added to workflow. All right. The worst thing that you can do is just call them once in a day, especially if you just brought that thing. I'd rather them tell me to leave them alone. Have you ever? X leads. No, I've heard about it. I actually, is that with Zach Ginn, right? Have you ever? It sounds like it'd be with him. No, I haven't. So funny enough, I watched one of his dispo videos, um, with sending buyers the property emails. So whenever you get a property under contract and you're like email marketing that deal, I actually followed one of those videos, which then had me follow him. Um, he's an interesting person. I would want to definitely do some calls with him and connect that way. Uh, he also seems tall, like a tall person. But no, how much is it? Dude, I'm gonna have to get some chapstick. I'll be right back. You know your lips are chapped when you keep licking them and they get ashy and dry real fast. 97 a month. Nice. Do you it's an all in one. Ooh, okay. Do you get like free skip tracing with let me go to the bathroom. Do you get free skip tracing with that? I'm gonna go to the bathroom and put some chapstick on. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Because I gotta wash my hands. Yeah, 20K in exports. That sounds like a good thing. Is that what you're going to use? Yeah, I don't even know how much mine costs. That's probably not a good thing to know. I should probably know that actually. How much does this cost? I'd be curious to know what it looks like. I think mine is like $200, I think. They probably did that on purpose because all the other CRMs are more expensive. But yeah, I get free skip tracing too. I don't really use all of it because, I pay for leads that have their numbers already. So I rarely use it, but to not have to pay for it is good enough, right? All right, Mr. Kevin. This kind of sounds like a fake name. I really hope it's not fake. Ooh, let's hope he owns both sides. I really, really will want him to own both sides. It's two attached properties. They call that like, yes, they make their money from trafficking people. Ah, I see. Yeah. What do they do? The 50-50 split? Please own both sides. Yeah, it's like here's a free platform basis. Pretty much. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's pretty genius. And then you get a 50-50 knowing that, you have a dispo person. All right, let's see. Oh, this one's a little bit older. This one came in on November 24th. I'm kind of curious to see how many people bought this one. That's one thing. Like, after you buy the lead, you don't know how many people, like, it goes away, how many people brought it. All right, open to selling vacant property, no current mortgage or ownership. No current mortgage and ownership in the family for about 20 years. Ooh. The main reason for selling is a desire to leave behind landlord responsibilities. That is all I need to know. How can I open this up? I fear that my intro to these calls are kind of like boring, but it works every single time. I barely have to say anything else. You know what I should do? On these cheaper leads, I should try to test out like opening scripts. All right, let's see. Come on, Mr. Kevin. This is a landline, so I can't text it. Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, I was looking for Mr. King.
He's not available.
All right. Is there a time? What's that?
There's a whole family of Kings. Which one?
Oh, well, the one I'm looking for is Kevin.
Yeah, he's not here.
He's not here. Do you are you an owner of the Laketon property as well?
No, I'm the caregiver of his mother.
Oh, all right. When can I call back?
Probably after 2. I'm usually going after 2. That's when he comes in.
Say that one more time. That TV is a little loud.
I leave at 2 o'clock. That's when he comes in.
Okay, so call after 2?
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you so much. Bye. She said, Oh, wait. Ooh, why answer the phone when your TV is that loud? All right. Spoke to caretaker of his mother. Mentions that he will be there after 2 p.m. I'll call around like 2:30. Call after 2:30. That's one of my like, I don't want to say pet peeves, but annoyances. Oh, especially Dollridge. I have a question for you. I'm assuming you brush your teeth. When you brush your teeth, do you keep the water running? 2 p.m. No, don't tell me you're saying yes to my question. Well, sometimes. Oh no, I yell at everybody. I say, "Turn the water off because I'm paying for it." Oh, it is so annoying to hear it just running and not being used. It's almost as worse than like washing the dishes. But this, for some reason, it just gets under my skin. Yeah, you are paying for it. I guess I don't understand why we have to pay for water or electricity. But yeah, that's a pet peeve. All right, he's 2 o'clock, so we're gonna call 2:30. We're gonna say medium. All right, let's get to the next one here. Oh, why? So the water is my background noise. Oh man. Hey, you're paying for it, right? Use it as you please. All right. Oh, how do I pronounce this name? Das Danza. Oh boy. 45 minutes? Oh my goodness. You live in a dream. Man, you get out when your fingers look like prunes. You know how when you're twice a day? Oh my God. No, you're playing with me. You gotta be playing. I love it. Oh man. That's hilarious. All right. Ooh, this is a PPC lead. All right, let's see. I have a chair. Yeah. Nice. Oh man, you live in the dream out there. All right, so this one came from Facebook. Ooh, all right. So this is another form of a PPC. Let's see. Hey, I wouldn't mind a chair in my shower actually. I think I'd feel a little bit. Actually, I don't I don't like because I blah, 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 blah. So when I go to the gym, I go to the handicap stall because they're bigger and you have more space to move around, which I don't understand why they don't have them all like that. But hey, but anyways, I don't. Yes, I love it. I love it. You do you take baths? I feel like you have to take baths after you said that. I love baths. Oh, we got their email too. All right, let's see. No. Wow. Oh, that's probably why. So if you had a bath, uh, people do say that. So sometimes I'll take a shower and then take a bath, or I'll rinse off after. It'll be like a Epsom salt bath or like a Dead Sea salt bath to take off all that dead skin, which is it could be dirty after a while, because you get that little ring, that dirt ring around the toilet. But yeah, it could be disgusting sometimes for sure. All right, let me call this person. Let's see. Yeah, or even like a foot soak too. Same thing, but I don't feel like you get the effect if you were to just do your feet. All right, let's see. I don't know how to pronounce their name, so we're gonna improvise on this one. I don't know if this is a male or if this is a female. This will be interesting. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. I don't want to mispronounce your name, but is this the owner of the Sherman Street property?
May I ask you calling?
Yeah, my name is Monte. You submitted a form on my website about selling this property.
Oh, the person you want to talk to is number.
I'm sorry, I could barely hear you. What you said?
The person that you want to talk to is not available. Is this the number that you can be reached back on?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give that to the person.
Okay. Can you tell me who am I supposed to be talking to?
Joe Arrington.
Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he's going to call me back today?
I guess so. I'm going to pass the information to him.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Mr. Joe. Need to speak with Joe. She will give him my number to call me. I know. Leave me alone. Okay. I would do it today. I pinky swear. Number. All right, so I'm gonna keep that into the new leads. We're gonna go contact attempted on that one. We didn't get a chance to talk to them, right? Because we're supposed to be talking to Joe. It's like, who calling? I'm glad I didn't try to butcher that name because ain't nothing worse than having somebody mispronounce your name. Talk about a false start. All right, I think we're on the okay. So these raw leads. Now these are the $3 leads, Doll Ridge. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, all right. So hold on. Let me restart. Hold on. Go back. All right. So the raw leads that I brought for $3. They are. It says raw leads are pre-qualified sellers that want to sell but didn't pass our quality control standards. So this will be interesting. I'm assuming the worst. So they are interested in selling, but they didn't pass their quality control standards. Ooh, all right. Let's see what we are about. And they are non-refundable. So we'll see. Talk about wasting money here. All right. Let's see. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I got 12 raw leads that are interested in selling, but they didn't pass their Ispeedtolead's quality control. I am not able to refund these. So you get what you get, pretty much. All right. So let's do it. I'm kind of excited to see what happens. So they are looking to sell, but I cannot get a refund. I guess this is a good way to get your feet wet. And you have to be on the coupon club to get them too. Coupon club is $200 a month. I'm going to tag it as a raw lead as well. That way I know. So, okay. Let's see what we still get notes on it. So let's see. Why don't I blast government list? Honestly, no answer for you on that. I don't have any government list, nor do I go after any of them. The only list I really go after are expired and driving for dollars. All right, I'd like to hear an offer from you first. Ooh, property is a triple lot with a 3-bed, 1-bathroom, and the homeowner is in the process of completing significant renovations, including, why did I get this? A newly redone porch with new wood, new roofs on the porch and garage, an installation of 5 new windows in the attic. All right. This home has been in the family since the 1800s. Gotta love that. And is currently paid off. Homeowner mentions getting older as a potential reason for selling. It would discuss any offer with his wife before deciding to go to the next steps. No specific timeline for selling or urgent challenges related to the sale were stated. Oh my goodness. So this property is in Homestead. They usually have big properties and lots over here, like infill lots, so lots in between houses, because they get condemned and torn down. So I'm really, really curious if they're going to answer, because just from the sounds of it, I can bet you. Ooh. Only good thing is that triple lot, if you can partition it. Yeah, I guess that'll, you know what, Dave? I will ask that question only for you, okay? So let's see. They got to answer first. Oh, this is a little bit of an older lead. October 20th. I bet you nobody brought this one. I bet you that. All right, let's see. Let's call it here. Who are we trying to speak to? We want to speak to a Dwayne. Why not? Why not ask him, Dave? Tell me more. Oh, I guess yeah. They would probably want more, right? Okay. I see. Okay.
Telephone number 412. Take your call now. At the
Guess we
tone,
will never
please
know now.
record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey, Dwayne, this is Monte Rodriguez. I am calling you about the East 14th Avenue property. Looks like you spoke to someone on my team a couple of weeks ago about selling that property. I'm just wanted to reach out to you, see if we'd be a good fit. So if you could give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thank you. All right, they have a mobile number. How old are the $3 leads? So this one was submitted on October 20th. So I think since October 20th. All right, so that was the first one we got. Let me add this tag. Raw. It's as raw as it gets. I almost don't want to call them back, but I almost have to. I don't want it just be sitting there. And they're old. All right. Yeah, so after I'm done with the new leads, I'll go to my follow-ups and my call no answers. And ooh, um sometimes I'll get them on the phone and I mark them dead after that, depending on the situation after I get a hold of them. When we are done with these lists here, I'm gonna go through Speedtolead so you guys know how much. Yeah, so all the coupon club leads I have are blah 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 are old. And then they get discounted, right? The longer they sit on there, and then that's why they do like bulk leads, lead dispatches, so they can get them out their system. Of course. Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah, yeah. So that one, the one that we just called, was back in October. This one I brought already. and I can't, and I can't get a disc. I can't get a refund. Um, that sucks. That's the only thing. Like if you brought the lead, and if this wasn't on like a raw sort of list, I guess, then I could get a refund because it'd be a duplicate lead. But now that I have it, so I just wasted $3, which is gonna happen, right? So I gotta delete this lead real quick because I already have it. That lead. I wish I could delete it out of here, like the Speedtolead software, because now that's going to count for my budget, which obviously still counts because I still spent the money for it. All right, who's next? Oh, we're looking for a Ted. All right. Let's do this. All right, Mr. Ted, let's see what you're about. All right, let me see when they brought this on here. Oh, the property is described as a multifamily, good condition with no updates or major repairs reported are currently mentioned. Ooh, all right. Let's do it. I'm calling it because I brought it. And this one was 1125. All right. I actually I just buy off the zip code, so sometimes I don't even know how old they are. Let's see, Ted. Why is it this popping up? Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. Hill Street. It's not popping up. That's why. 222. Let's do 22. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Ah, perfect. Now we're popping up. Got it. All right, let's call them. All right, this is a raw lead, right? So we can't get any any refunds. So let's see if we get our money back right now. No, I was calling Dwayne back. Come on, dog. You're better than this. All right, Mr. Ted. Okay, there we go. We're calling the same person.
Hello.
Hey, is Ted there?
Speaking.
Hey, Ted. Monte Rodriguez here. I'm calling about that Winter Hill Street property.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm in the middle of a meeting right now. Could you call me a little bit later?
What time is that?
I don't know. Sometime this afternoon. Give it a shot. I'm in and out of meetings all the time.
All right. Before you go, you are still looking to sell it, right?
The price is right. Yeah, we'll be good.
All right. I'll call you around like 2:30.
Thank you.
Bye. Boo. I'm not even gonna put him as a contact. Wants me to call back later. We'll try around. Wait, I was supposed to call somebody else at around 2:30, so I'm gonna call him at like 2:30. We'll just call him after. Dude, let me be great real quick, okay? I'll call back. He said if the price is right. This is a multifamily, good zip code. Now it's just a matter of how much he has it rented for. It's in good condition. We'll see what happens. right, guys, I'm gonna call the rest of these and then go over the little budget, and then we're gonna call it a day because let me see. All right, Monte, I just emailed you. I know. Yep. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I will sign it ASAP. All right, this one is homeowners consider this in the spring. Oh no. How many days a week are you dialing? So, Tuesday, Wednesdays, without getting further into everything, because that's the question that you asked. Oh, in the spring. All right, let me finish it because I kind of tuned out. All right. In the spring, mainly due to possibly relocating next year, the property is tenant occupied and it has significant updates, including new plumbing, kitchen, bathroom, furnace, driveway, and window improvements. The homeowner describes it as fully updated with no major issues. They expressed some frustrations with frequent offers and desire for transparency, noting they will only consider offers at their stated price and emphasizing rental income as an alternative if not sold. Dude, as an investor, you're able to land deal. Yeah, my goal is to do that. But other than that, like if I do get calls, I'll answer it. But Tuesdays and Wednesdays are like I go real heavy on outbound. All right. That's why I try to be super, super efficient in what I'm doing because, the other 3 days I'm not really able to do as much as I want to, especially like behind the laptop and stuff like that. All right. This is by far the worst lead I could have ever picked. Ugh. So as long as they're not asking for like 300,000, we'll see what happens. Why did I do this to myself? So depends on I can't say depends on the day, but I try to go with my little one's schedule. So he's in school from 8 to 11:45, and then he takes a 45-minute lunch break, and then he goes back from 12:30 to 2. So I try to do as many calls as I can within that time, and then once he's doing his homework, give or take 4:30ish, 5ish. So I could call between 8 and 12, take a little lunch break, and then from 1 to 4ish. So about 8 hours. I'm doing outbound in Pittsburgh, and we are gonna make a fortune together. Oh, yeah, let's do it. I'm excited for it. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Are you just gonna do here, or are you gonna do it other places? But yeah, so to answer your question, Dave, 8 to 12, and then from 1 to 4. So I work at a custom closet place in the warehouse. So it's kind of like working at IKEA type of thing where I put like drawers together for the closets and take charge of the inventory that comes in to make sure nothing is missing from the orders that has to go out. Yeah. Yeah, so I have a cleaning company which we do 2 hours a day that pays for our house, right? Our rent, our utilities and stuff like that. And the 8 to 4 is from 8 to 4 Monday, was it? Monday, Thursday, and Friday. So that's why I go real heavy on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And yeah, so Dave, I actually so funny enough, I was doing this full time and I actually got really burnt out and I became less efficient because I had so much time on my hands. And I had so much time on my hands to do to get distracted, right? Because you have a lot more time on your hands. And I found myself going to every appointment and wasting my day because you drive there, you have the appointment, you drive back, then you go stop somewhere, and now you're not home until 3 o'clock. And that's when I got to do my other job. So, yeah, I got burnt out. And when I got burnt out, the bills were lacking to get paid. And so, funny enough, my lady was like, I support you, but you need to get a job. She says it just like that. And I go, all right. And so um, that's so funny. But yes, I'm making more like at the job that I'm at now. It's not bad. It's really simple, basic, almost boring in a way. Um, but it pays a bill, right? I have a little bit of spending money, if you would say. Anyway, let me call. You guys are distracted me. But let's see. Ooh, they want me to call in the spring, so I just want to call them real quick. This happened on November 20th. Oh, of course, I didn't like it, obviously. Because I'm like, dude, I'm top dog, I'm selling real estate,
Hello?
Hey, is Mark there?
Speaking.
Hey, Mark, this is Monte. I literally just read your notes about the property there on Long Road. About possibly wanting to sell in the spring. Is that still the case?
No, it's not.
All right. Are you still looking to sell right now, or what's going on?
You guys keep on wasting my time. So yeah, if I'm going to sell it, I'm just going to sell it to a real estate agent.
Oh,
Real estate agent.
all right. So you don't want to sell it with an investor. You would want to list it. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what you're hearing.
Gotcha.
You guys keep on wasting my time.
Well, that's something I don't like to do is waste time. Do you have a price in mind?
Yeah, 150,000.
150. Okay. And then how much was it renting for?
1,500.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's a fair price. Who's wasting your time? Did you get any other offers or anything like that?
Well, I keep on telling you, no lower than 150, and then he goes, well, we can come up with that. We can come up with that. Then you guys come in about 80,000. I'm like, I just put 20, 30,000 into it in the last 5 years. So I'm not going to waste my time with you guys.
Jeez.
I know you can pay 150 for it. I know I can sell it on the street for 150.
Yeah. I mean, from my notes here, that wasn't us.
The way I'm going, making 18,000 a year on it.
Yeah.
And I could make $100,000 in 5 years just keeping it.
Right. Is that what you want to do? Just keep it?
That's why I'm going to keep on doing it unless I get $150,000 for it.
I see.
It ain't worth it for me to sell for less.
Right.
I'll keep on somebody gives me 150 for it, then maybe I'll sell. If not, I'll keep on renting it out and making the money I'm making off of it.
Right. It's like, especially if you're getting those low ball 80,000, that's kind of insulting. Okay. Well, listen. What if I say I could do something close to that? Is that something you would want to entertain?
No, you guys all say that, and it never happens.
Well,
So
I hear what you're saying. I typically go based off what
it
it's
ain't
rented
worth me in
for.
itself for less than 150. Anyway, I'll be walking away from it if somebody gives me 150 for it. I'm making 18,000 a year on it. Again, 5 years, 32, 90 something thousand dollars there. So in 10 years, I get my more than $150,000 on it. It ain't worth me itself for less than that.
Right. So if you were to list it, would you list it at 150?
I'll probably be asking a little bit more listing price and working my way down to 150.
Okay.
Yeah, we put a new kitchen in, new furnace in, new plumbing into it this year. For the whole basement. Yeah, we did a lot. And I know, I apologize, you're wasting my time, so thank you.
No worries. I mean, I'm interested in it, but I don't think you're interested in selling at this time. Ooh, he banged on me. Should I call him back? I mean, it's let me see the comps here real quick. He sounds like a pain to deal with, but it sounds like he's been getting hassled. Long drive. I don't know if I should call him back. I almost want to call him back, but oh, let me see what does this look like. So if I buy it at 150, there's no way we could get any sort of money for it. Rents in this area are so I'm seeing 1,300, 12, 1,600, 1,600, 1,200. So you can't get much more for rent in this area. 16, 14, 12, 16, 16, 16, 16, 13, 13, 16, 16, 16. So it'll be 1,600 for rent, right? So if it's already updated, he's getting 1,500. You really can't justify for getting much more. I mean, unless this is a long-term tenant and they end up moving out, then you could get more. Honestly, I'm gonna let this one cool off a little bit. I think I was trying to chase him on this one, rather than him chasing for an offer. As he said so himself, right? He could just, it's not like it's vacant and he's not getting any sort of monthly income. So I'm going to push back on this one here. I don't want to mark him as a dead lead just yet. I'm going to follow up with him maybe after the New Year's and see where we go from there. But we got a price out of him. We know what it's renting for. So price 150, renting for 1,500 a month. Prop is all updated. Tired seller. Tired of getting lowball offers at 80K. We'll lay off for now and touch after the holidays. HOLIDAYS. Not dead yet. What do you guys think? Do you think I should have asked him another question? can't get a refund, so 2W. He's gonna go into our follow-ups here. I want to say I'll say end of January. I'll reach out to him and see. Yo, I'm gonna have to get off here. He's not hungry yet, so once he gets hungry, he can eat in class. So I'm gonna go as long as I can. I am on here by myself, so I'm gonna have to. Oh, speaking of, I think he just knocked on my door.
Show me that shit, man. That shit look good.
Yo, bro.
What it do? Oh wait, my fault.
Nah, you good.
My bad. It took a minute. I got bros. I got my regular team on the Zoom.
Yeah.
The new Velux guys, I got them in Discord. And then we got to tell you about what happened yesterday, and just man.
Yeah, I'm all for it. You down the call right now, or you want to be muted, or what are you thinking?
I'm gonna do some calls, but I got a plan with them today. It's so much, and somebody sent us another house in a duplex, and it's arrears chapter 7, and they want us to just take it over and give dude basically $12K.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. So how long you gonna be on?
Dude, I was just about to get off because I had to go to lunch. I mean, if you wanna.
Go to lunch and let's hop back on when you get back, because I gotta write NDAs. I gotta send out some proposals from yesterday. We gotta look at this new house, and then the dude we was talking to last night, I told you to follow, bro. He's built his own AI software to do what we do, and he does double sub twos, and he does novations, and he resells them on the open MLS in every city, and he has the data to pull it and do all that.
Oh wow.
Chapter 7's everything, and he gave us a little rundown of it last night, but he's trying to work with us with developing all this stuff. So yeah, so give me an hour so I could get all this shit cracking, and
yeah,
then
no worries.
I can hop on here and we can make some calls too, because he got a whole new pitch and everything. So I want to practice this with other people, because he put me on how to do calls a little bit better, and different ways to structure stuff. So I want to test it out.
Okay.
He's buying everything, putting it into entity already, putting it into the trust, structuring the payout so it's not a assignment fee or a commission. You know what I'm saying? And he's saving people money. He has a whole new way of underwriting stuff that agents have. You know how to get the just market value?
The who?
The just market value.
No.
So he got a new way of underwriting. Oh shit, yeah.
Dude, I'll see you at 1, or what is it, 11 your time?
Yeah, 1 o'clock. I'll log on at 1.
All right.
All right, player.
All right. Guys, I'm gonna go get on lunch. I'll be back at 1 o'clock. Before I go though, Dalridge, my question is why you don't list. Yeah, so I was gonna get there. That's gonna be my next call. So when I call him back for that follow up, I'm gonna say that stuff. His aura and his vibe and his tone seemed like he just wanted to rant, right? There's nothing I could have said or did in my brain to change the outcome on that one. I mean, he hung up on me, right? So that's why I didn't want to just call him straight back just because of that. But my next call will be that, hey, well, I'm an agent. We could list it for you. I think you could get the 150. So we'll see. I mean, even if he lists it, he'd probably walk away with 135, 140. So much money in referrals and Ispeedtolead. I feel. Oh yeah, absolutely. Dalridge, come back at 1 o'clock. I'm about to go get some lunch. All right. So I'll come back on at 1 o'clock, but I gotta go. He's hungry. So I'll see you guys in about an hour or so.